Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. We're back again on Whimsicraft. I'm going to go outside and show you guys what I've been doing. Netherite mining is what I was doing on Fern's stream yesterday. I will put these things away really quickly. Just put away the valuable thing, you know, we'll sort out the rest of the inventory later. But the thing that I really want to show you guys is over here. It's full of mobs. Okay, let's sleep and then I'll show you guys. Great start. So organised. Yeah. It was a bit busy this morning and so a little bit rushed to start the stream and all that. But it's all good. I'm allowed to be disorganised every now and again. But yeah. Going to do some designing, as I said. Basically, I want next week's video to include some beginnings of designs and stuff. Hey Ducky, hey Laurie, hey guys. How you people doing? Or just says snoozing. But yes, over here is my like admin area of my base. What I want this to be is I want it to be an area. Why did everyone join at the same time? No idea. They just did. Well, I think Ducky and Laurie were probably collaborating. Probably together in a call. But yeah. What I wanted to say actually is this is like my admin area where I kind of want the whole center of operations to be. And so to have a central area of operations, it needs to exist. And you see I've got some plans down. I've got like a fence and then some buildings and stuff drawn out, but I don't really have a design for anything. Like this fence needs to like have a design, all of this type of thing. And that is what I want to do on today's stream. So I think this is going to be a little bit of jumping from creative to survival. But I'm not sure because I do have quite a lot of resources. So I might be able to start some of this. But essentially, I want the fence to be pretty simple. I was quite inspired by Ducky's fence, actually. I think it's pretty cool. And I don't think obviously I'm not going to copy it, but I think there's some inspiration I can take with it. However, I probably won't be using iron trapdoors. I do like iron trapdoors, but I think mixed with iron bars, I think it might be a little bit too much iron for my liking. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use copper trapdoors. Now, copper trapdoors are kind of ridiculously expensive, but I do have quite a lot of copper, so I'm not too worried about it. Then what I will do is I will grab some iron bars with those, and then they just need to be attached together with walls or something. But the thing is I don't really know what wall to choose, because I have andesite, which I do like, but I wonder if there's a better choice. Stone brick, perhaps? I'm going to go back to the block palette and see which one I like the most. Also, hi cake. Gonna bounce my way over here. Yes, so it's basically just, yeah, diorite is the other option, isn't it? And stone. The thing is I don't really want the fence to take away from the building too much, because obviously these are going to be pretty tall. This isn't a whole lot of space, so I'm going to use height. So I can actually, like, build things. But obviously with height, it means that the buildings have to be quite detailed to make them interesting. I always find tall, thin buildings with minimal detail can be almost worse than shorter buildings with minimal detail because of the roof. But I think we can probably use diorite and andesite quite a lot for this. I think diorite... I like polished diorite a lot more than the normal diorite, so I think andesite walls might be the move. Probably andesite walls mixed with the iron bars, as I said before. I think that'll be a good choice. And then maybe top it with copper. I think that'll work, but there might be a bit of a lack of copper. But I'll place some blocks down and then we'll see how I'm feeling with it. And one thing that's kind of annoying is I don't have any of the oxidized copper trapdoors. So I'll just have to deal with it, I guess. I need to clear out my inventory. Let's take a quick stop out to just do this, but yes, I'm very happy because this morning I was like, oh, I got work to do. Got to set some homework, which was a bit of a shock because I don't get homework too often. But I got set homework and I was like, ugh. And the work that we were doing in class was kind of hard, and I was like, oh dear, this homework's going to take me years to do. But it turns out that it wasn't that bad. I was doing some counting things, and it really wasn't too terrible. I fully removed this for the thumbnail, but actually, this is a thing for spaghetti, which I'll talk about in the video that's going to be releasing at 3 o'clock today. But this needs to be over here so I don't forget it. So, dirt, sign, blah blah, I don't know. Item frame. I just thought I'd remove it for the thumbnail because it's kind of weird. But yeah, let's put this stuff away and then we should be good. Yeah. I think, trying to think if there are any other blocks that we can include. I think just straight up copper blocks are going to be quite an important part of this fence, because the fence at its current state's got a lot of grey and then just like one bit of the green oxidized copper with the trapdoors, and I feel like that's not enough because you can kind of get, it can be weird if you only have like one like example of a block. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of these, some of these, and then some andesite walls. That was it. I should have plenty of andesite. Yes, I do. It's always the thing that I like. No matter how much I mine and I complain, oh, I mine so much, it's so annoying, but actually getting a bunch of resources just on hand to use is very convenient. Now, one thing I do need to figure out is how tall I want this fence to be, because I feel like it does need to be somewhat substantial, because it's a fence, like you got to keep things out, but at the same time I don't want it to dwarf anything that I build. So, now one thing I haven't considered is the thickness of everything. I think the buildings themselves are pretty good in terms of their placement and size, but the fence entrance I'm more concerned about because I want to make sure that it's the right size for a truck to get through. But I think this is pretty good. Is it even? That's even, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, what do I do about that? I guess there's pretty good. And then I'll make this building one block bigger. That'll probably work, right? Just want to keep everything symmetrical. And I will, yes, not enjoy it if it is not symmetrical, but yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to have the bottom edge to just be solid andesite, perhaps? I don't know, I'm just placing blocks and then we can kind of go from there. By the way, I am deliberately not time-lapsing this because I want this to be a, hey, I worked on a thing style, like, segment for the video, like, oh, I just designed this. Then my thought is to misplace, do this, and then have the trapdoors on top, like that. I think it's the right idea, but it's extremely bland. So that's what we need to work on next. I feel like copper next to copper isn't going to be the move. But I do like the like short segments. I do like this a lot, but I think the andesite needs to be capped with something. Maybe smooth stone. Actually, the texture of smooth stone is pretty cool. I am indeed building a fence, yes. But I want it to be like a secure compound style fence rather than a, you know, rickety wooden fence. So I'm going to try and... I need repeating segments that are interesting but not so distracting that they take away from the buildings behind them. I think some smooth stone slabs might do it. And then I also want some buttons, but what type of button would work? Maybe black stone would be good. You know, I'll take a couple of different types. So that's a lot of polished black stone. I don't quite need that much, but yeah. Alright. I'm going to bounce my way over here. We're going to be doing a lot of this just like bouncing over the forest. Because I'm not going to use rockets because it's just complete waste. But yeah, I think this, and then I'll put this or that. I think that black stone's a bit too much. It's a bit too distracting. It's decent, but it needs something more, and I'm not sure what. Maybe this should be a fence, but I'm not sure if there's a fence that can work here. Like, I feel like these are so, like, uniform. You know what, I'm going to build another segment next to it. This is always something that I find is pretty handy. Is when you're building something segmented, is to always have 2 segments. So you can get a feel for how the repeating pattern will look. Did I just, like, lag really badly then? I'm not sure. But, yeah. Actually, yeah. Did I do a stream like this a long time ago? I think I did. I think the first stream that I ever did that, like, did super well in the algorithm was a stream like this. So, a little fun fact about my channel, I guess. I did a design stream. I actually did it fully in creative, but yeah, it was pretty interesting. Oh, Spaghetti's chorus tower just loading in the background is so funny to me. I don't know why. Again, and then doing this. That needs to be copper. Oh, I did them different sizes. Which do I prefer? Honestly, I think 5 might be the best. No, 4 is good actually. I like 4. I believe I did that one 4 blocks. Like, fully unintentionally did it 4 blocks. Like, I would always build in an odd number, but actually, I think that was the right choice. Alright, how do I feel about this? I think that maybe we could employ some of these other blocks. Like, always tricky this. Like, just starting completely from scratch. Like, as soon as these walls are up, it will give me a nice reference point for the rest of the builds. But starting from, like, absolutely dead nothing is always tricky for me. Actually, one thing I'm not a fan of is how this has gone flat. Like, I feel like it would be better if it was like this. No, not like that. For example, if I go back here, it looked like... I don't know now. Yeah, no, I'm not immediately disagreeing with myself on that. I feel like it's all too pale. Like, I think it needs some dark in it somehow. But the blackstone buttons didn't quite work in the way I wanted. They kind of drew your eyes down to the bottom of the fence, whereas I want your eyes to be drawn up to the top of the fence. Which is why I wanted to have the green at the top. Obviously, it's a very, very bright colour, so it'll draw your eyes upwards a lot more. Maybe there's something that I can do with that. The idea of having dark at the bottom. Maybe these blocks need to be a different block. Something, yeah, something darker. And then it's also less uniform in terms of the block choice. Maybe Maybe cyan terracotta is the move? I think getting a couple of different concretes and terracottas, and yeah, both the types of concrete, grey and light grey, and also some cyan terracotta might be a good selection of blocks to choose from, because the only thing with them is they're a bit samey, you know, smooth in texture, which is good because it means we can put stuff on top of them, but I'm not sure what I'd put on top of them, so my brain has immediately died. I'm just going to get a selection of concretes and concrete powders. Apparently I don't have a light grey concrete block. And then a cyan terracotta I should have as well. Good. Yeah, the thing about cyan terracotta is it's got this interesting hue to it, which concrete doesn't. Right, there we go. It's one advantage of having water around your base is actually getting things that require water is pretty useful. Easy to do. Okay, so we've got this, and this as our choices. I am immediately not a fan of this light grey concrete powder. Way too pale. It's not going to work for me. But maybe actually the grey concrete powder and the cyan terracotta are really similar in colour. Let me put them next to each other. I'm really a fan of how those two are quite similar. I think maybe there's something we can do with that. Maybe potentially have some variation using those. Pull these away. Maybe get a little bit more of the concrete. Okay, I don't need concrete there, but if I get more of these two and kind of place them around randomly, it might give a bit of a deteriorated feel, which I think is the feel that we want for this place. Bit of a rustic, slightly downtrodden, like it hasn't been repaired in a few years style. Stairs. The only thing with stairs, I do like using stairs a lot, but the thing with them that kind of bothers me is that the wall hangs over the edge, not the wall, the iron bars hang over the edge of the stair, and I always think it looks kind of bad, in my opinion, but maybe it is the move. I'll grab a couple of the concrete. I have such annoying hiccups right now. It is the worst. Alright. I actually, initially had no idea what to do with this stream today. It was pretty funny. But yeah, you mean like this? I think it's okay, but I think I prefer the concrete. Stair upside down. I have a feeling that might feel a bit flimsy. I think, yeah, I think walls would be better. Maybe some polished top walls, hold on. And then what underneath them though, because obviously we can't have dirt. Oh, sorry, grass. We could potentially have dirt, but definitely not grass. Yeah, if I use polished tough walls, and then underneath those, maybe something even darker. Maybe grey concrete. Like it's got a foundation to it. Ace, you might be a genius, my guy. So, this could work nicely. Hoppity skip over here. Yeah. I do immediately prefer the walls in terms of like support. Maybe under here we use the same idea. Somehow it feels too similar to the walls here. Every other block is a block and the other is a solid block. I think I know what you mean. You mean like you have copper, then block, then wall, then wall, then block, then copper? If so, that could work. This trip I'm gonna do so many times. I'm gonna get so good at jumping through my own forest. It's gonna be incredible. Right. Yes, I do see what you mean. That. Yeah. I think I do like the gradient underneath, or like the gradient through, pulls your eyes upwards. We'll have the blocks in the middle. Let me do a comparison actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, oh, we're uneven on the fence. Oh well, we have the liberty to not be bothered with that. Do I have? Okay, I do have more iron bars. I was concerned that I just straight up wouldn't have enough iron bars for this. But thankfully, I made a lot. Oh, I'm running low on trapdoors as well. I mean, it's not very surprising. I didn't start with very many. Alright. And then... I know what to do. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this one, to be honest. I think it feels weirdly weighted. Like there's too much support in the middle. But what I am considering is using a different block on here. Placing all the iron bars is going to be painful. It won't, because I'll do this. You see, stack up and then do this. It's a lot faster. Shouldn't be that bad. I think crafting them is going to be the painful bit. They are not that cheap. But, yeah. I don't like the inconsistency of this now. I was a fan of it before. Like, when it's like this, I'm a fan, but when it's not... When it's not so visible, I'm less of a fan. Copper trapdoor on the side of the copper. Or maybe something else instead of copper with copper trapdoors on. Yes, I like the idea of having the trapdoors, but I think copper on copper might be too much. What would we put behind it that would make sense? Maybe iron? Maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm kind of scared to use iron because iron's kind of tricky to get a lot of. Hold on. Yeah, because the trapdoors are made with ingots, you can't craft oxidized versions. It will make much though. Mangrove. The logs or the strip logs? I'm not sure about the strip logs, to be honest. I feel like the color is a little bit too... Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Of course, there's a raid. Blocks. That's not very helpful, my guy. Strip logs or logs? Blocks. Maybe you mean planks? I don't know. Alright. Yeah, so... Planks, okay. So the idea... So my idea is this. Yeah, too light at the bottom. It's fine, but mangrove planks. I feel like the plank texture might be a little bit too dominant. Maybe I want like a darker... I basically just want dark iron. I like the texture of the iron blocks. Wait, that was a consideration that I had at one point. Is to actually use shock boxes. This might be the ugliest thing I've ever made. Just concrete? Yeah, maybe. But yeah. This might be the dumbest idea. Concept. either this way. There'd have to be blocks. But what about that? I mean, the texture is not very visible through the trapdoor, is it? Ah, that's not my idea, is to do... It's subtle. It's very similar to the concrete, though. It feels like it wouldn't be worth it compared to just straight up using concrete. I need to get a bed out here, don't I? I do not want to be flying back to my house to sleep every 5 seconds. Like, before I started streaming, there were so many people online. Oh, tramps it. I was gonna say, so many people online before my stream, they could have slept for me, but nope. Alright, food. I'm running low. I guess I need to do some trading. Netherite blocks. Yeah, they would work. The one time when netherite blocks would actually be good. Bruh. Whenever people build with netherite blocks, it always feels so stupid because it's like, oh, you're just using it for the heck of it, but actually, in this case, netherite blocks would look great. How many blocks would it be, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37? Yeah, I'm gonna say no. 37 netherite blocks is a lot, considering I've mined 97 netherite ever. Oh, sorry, that's not netherite, that is ancient debris. That seems like a bit. It would work though. Right, so which one of these do I prefer? I do... I want these flipping trapdoors to oxidize so I can see what it will look like with the oxidized trapdoors. That looks like a checkerboard. Because it's 4 blocks, it looks so much like a checkerboard, doesn't it? And it can never be textured in an interesting way. But yeah. I like the shulker boxes a lot, actually. I'm a really big fan of the shulker boxes. I like the shulker boxes. Get them from trial chambers. There are trapdoors in the trial chambers? I don't think I actually knew that. I also did find a trial chamber. Yellow concrete. Yeah, yellow concrete was a consideration that I had. I think it might draw your eyes too much. Draw your eyes down too much. I think so far this panel is my favorite. With the it's kind of simple, but then there's still the light to dark gradient kind of up. But there's still the copper. Oh, hold on. That might be the move. Actually making the box visible might be the move. That's good. Maybe something interesting has to be done with this now. Where are my walls? I had these walls. Oh, I do. They're in my hotbar. Okay, I'm just a genius. Oh, yes, of course you can't do that. But I can do this. And then underneath have grey concrete. That might be my favourite so far. I don't think I'm enjoying the tough very much. Not sure. Are there other... Maybe deep slate is better. What type of deep slate, though? I guess just polished? It's kind of dark, though. Polished deep slate. Wait, but it's not. Got a bit of light in it as well. LAG, hear me out. I would love to hear you out. Tiled. I think tiled would be a bit too dark. It would be darker than the shulker boxes, which wouldn't quite work. But I think... Polished walls with blocks. Oh, that was an incredible elytra bounce. Perfect. What if you make a lava chamber? What for? I think that's worse. Unless these were tough walls. My brain is like working so hard to make this work now. No. That's not it. That ain't it, champ. Burning Gothic. Yep. I totally agree. I think tough... I think maybe just tough blocks are the move. Just like plain old tough blocks at the bottom. And a side up the sides. Might work. We're kind of like rotating around a lot of different designs. I know we've seen this before, but having the side-by-side comparison is always going to be good. What would it would be? It would be doing this, doing that. I don't have any more boxes, but how's that as a segment of fence? Honestly, I think that's my favorite design so far. With the shulker boxes, I think that's pretty good. That is not the button that I needed to press. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. Oh, it took me half an hour to design a fence. That's kind of scary. Now, is this the right, like, width of fence? I think it is. Actually, one thing to test is to check whether when these are green, it doesn't look really weird. But I can't test that at all. Actually, to fit with the rustic theme, I might do a mixture of the most oxidized and like one less oxidized. That might be a good idea. Have a bit of variety. However, I do quite like the polished. I do like the not polished, the unoxidized variant. I'm quite enjoying its presence currently. Iron blocks. I experimented with iron blocks before, but I found that they kind of drew your eyes downwards because they were so bright. It made you want to look down instead of up. Because there are going to be tall buildings behind these fences. I want you to like be pushed away from the dark and up to the top of the buildings. That's kind of my idea. Which is why I've obviously got one of the lightest stone blocks in the game right up here, and then slowly gradients down to dark. Maybe this is the move. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not convinced by the tough blocks at all. I think that might be an improvement, actually. Hold on. Shulkers won't render from far. That is true, Laurie, but to be honest... Wait, how bad does it look? Yeah, it looks pretty bad. And how far away is it? It's an electric fence. I don't think so. I think it's more like a security fence, you know? But yeah, Laura, you are absolutely right about rendering. That could be an argument for instead of the buttons, going back to using the trapdoors on the fronts. So then it's slightly less obvious. Just want to see with the green. Maybe I should go into creative and look at it with the green. See these on the back. I'm going to get a couple more shulkers and put on those last corners and see what they look like. I guess if I put concrete underneath the shulker box, when you look at it, it won't look quite so weird. But look at it from afar, I mean. But yeah. Thankfully, I have a shulker farm, which is why I'm considering using shulkers. Obviously, if I didn't have infinite shulkers, I wouldn't even consider using shulker boxes, but this is actually an option. It could work. Blackstone. But what for? Like, where would you put the blackstone? I do like it as a block. I think it would work pretty nicely. But where'd you want it? Use that block. Put these on. Actually see what it's gonna look like. Nah, this is gonna be tough. I'm just putting down. Oh, where's my trapdoor? Whoops. Look, a bit of grass is what it is. Where the shulker would be. Which type of blackstone? Maybe. I can't work out which one of those I like the best. Honestly, I like the concrete the best. I think. Yeah. Normal undamaged. Just blackstone. I think behind the... Have a look. Blackstone. I think we could also try some of these variants. Perhaps. I just pulled this one out because I've got it, but it actually could work because it's very untextured while simultaneously having a bit of texture to it. That sounded so stupid, but it's different from bricks, but it's also not just like fully polished. Actually, I'm going to put it over by the concrete that I like. Over here. Oh, not that one. This one, or... Let's try and just put in coordinates in chat. Who knows? I like the cracked bricks. Base under the bar should be anvil, so it's nice and cheap. Well, you say that as a joke, but actually getting a load of anvils would be less difficult than you would think. So, I'm going to try that. Just going to have a look, because it might look good. Like, you never know. You might as well try. I'm imagining it, and I'm not convinced in my brain, but might as well try it for the bit. Alright. Grab a load of anvils. That is not how you make an anvil. That is... Wow, okay, I am struggling today, apparently. Need one more. Dang it. One. And I know that I will use these anvils even if I don't build with them, so it's all good to make so many. So far I'm most happy with the... Wait, obviously it needs blocks underneath. Maybe... just off. No. Yeah. Might as well experiment, but ooh, lag. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't like how where this connects here. Being able to see it so clearly is... I'm not a fan of it. good suggestion, but I'm going to say no for blackstone in its entirety. I think it's just a little bit too... Slabs connected to the bars. Nope, I cannot figure out what you mean by that. I had a good think. I'm not sure where you want the slabs. But yeah. I think it's the corners that I'm struggling with most. I think I'm kind of happy with how it looks now. I don't want the concrete powder. Take that out and replace it fully with concrete because that's what I've decided on. Top half. Nope. I don't know if I'm being dumb, but that description was not helpful, my guy. Apologies. I think maybe... Wait. Basalt. Basalt's got quite a lot of pale in it, doesn't it? It's got quite a lot of pale texture to it. Could work. I'll take a couple of different types. Where is... Do I not... Have I never crafted polished basalt? Okay. Yeah. Okay, each of these and see which one of these I like more. I can also use the front texture of the polished basalt. That might be interesting. I think for the normal yeah, hold on. This could be big-brained. Wait, no, I have to use it vertically because it can be on corners. What do I think of that? I think it's a little bit distracting and too pale. And I think that's going to be the same for all of these. Yeah, a little bit too pale, unfortunately. I will try it with this one. I mean... Nah. What if I just filled it with grey concrete like this? You know what, that's pretty good. It kind of feels like these are obsolete now. Okay, it was decent until the trapdoors fell out of place. Like they weren't protecting or holding anything. So yeah, not quite. Maybe... Wait, what if I did this? Radical change. If I have these and then that. Let's see it more. I think this might work. It doesn't quite feel like a structure block. You know, like the concrete. It doesn't feel like a... Wait a second. That might have done it. Yeah, I did think of furnaces too. But again, I think the paleness is not gonna work quite right. Now how I said I was like, oh, we spent half an hour on a fence. Now we spent 45 minutes on a fence. I think I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I think I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Maybe I should just build more. Just build like way more of this fence now. Get loads more down. I don't know why I built this so terribly unevenly, but yeah, we're gonna need to do some terraforming. Okay, let's grab some dirt. It feels, yeah, it feels industrial. It feels like it's solid. You know, like you don't want a fence that just genuinely looks like it's about to fall down. But I think that might have been a good choice actually. These copper blocks away. These shulkers away. I have so much stuff in my inventory. That's the thing about doing block pallet testing. Is your inventory just gets filled up with random stuff. So annoying. Stuff. Gotta... What? Why am I yawning? It's the afternoon, it's fine. Like when I'm yawning near the end of my later stream, I'm like, you know what? It is 8 o'clock. I'm allowed to yawn. But right now it's like, it's quarter to 2. Like I should not be yawning at quarter to 2. I just fully didn't pick up any grass blocks because I'm a genius. My short-term memory is simply impeccable. But yeah, hopefully shaping out this area, this like little peninsula, will be good. Won't pose too many problems. Oh yeah, we can literally just kind of pull it out a little bit, and then pull it out a little bit more. Do this 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, this is gonna need some serious reshaping to work in the way that I Oh, jeez. Okay. Yep. I need some. Obviously, this will be re-terraformed like multiple times because that's always what happens. But just trying to get a shape. Doesn't need to look good. All right, just got a golden bass and web fishing. Very cool. I have no idea how rare that is, but it sounds rare, so nice. Congratulations. Yay, this is so much fun. I have got this interesting problem where I slept funny, and now whenever I move my neck, there's a pretty solid chance that will send a twinge of pain all the way up my neck and into the back of my head. It's so fun. Okay, it looks like I'm in need of some more terraforming and some more grey concrete powder. Like loads more. But that's not too bad. I've already crafted so much concrete. I'm very comfortable to craft more. Okay, gravel. Okay, I've got gravel and sand. And just grey dye as well. Okay, not quite, but close enough. But it's not how much. Oh, I didn't craft enough. I'm so good at this game. I can count so well. Right. This should be enough now. To finish our fence, and then the rest of it's pretty easy. Just iron, copper, bit of stone. Very simple. I did not get more grass. I'm so smart. Oh, I've actually got more of the normal concrete. 2, 3. Oh, I need to go out. Wait. 4. Oh, that does line up. Okay, good. I was concerned that I'd have to make it a really weird shape, but no. Like make the fence like way wider than it needs to be. Nope. All good. Okay. I'm so excited for this base because it's so interesting. There's so many different elements. Some of the elements, like, I've barely even thought about some of the elements I'm, like, super excited and ready to build. So, very excited about that. Okay, I'm gonna need maybe... I'll just do a stack for now. See how far that takes us. It's always piglins in my portal. So annoying. The number of villagers you have Anakin Skywalkered. I'm not 100% sure of that reference, but this is my villager trading hall. Yeah, I'm not a Star Wars nerd, so not totally sure of that reference, but yes, more copper trapdoors, that's what we need. So much copper. Oh, it pains me to make this much, but it's worth it. At least that's what I need to tell myself. I have to go andesite mining for this project. Murdered with a sword. Ooh. Have a look. Ops. Villagers. I scrolled for 2 far down. 1. That's not right. I've murdered way more. I've killed with a sword 1 villager, but I've murdered like probably 20 to 30. So I'll show you a fun fact about my villagers. All of these farmers buy pumpkins and melons. Every single one. Pumpkins and melons, pumpkins and melons. And, you know, there's only a 1 in 4 chance of getting a villager that buys both pumpkins and melons. So if you do the maths on that, if I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these, then I've at least murdered 27 villagers. At the very least. I've murdered 100. Why? What is the point? At this point, just get an automated villager murdering system. Like, there's no way it's worth it to have killed all of those guys by hand. Quickly. Oh, skeleton, why? If it wasn't for the skeleton, then I wouldn't have even have to have killed the zombie. Why? Bad trades. Dang. You must have been looking for some very specific trades. That's crazy. Actually, to be fair, in my other survival world, I'm fairly certain I've killed a couple of 100 villagers. No, can't have been like that. I think I killed about a dozen villagers to get a villager that sells weakness arrows, so that I could have, so I wouldn't have to craft weakness potions to cure villagers. Wanted a cheeseburger. What? Or it's just flat out a murderer at this point. How many villagers do you have to kill before you're just straight up a murderer? Right, I mean, I guess technically 1, but at what point is it unethical? Because, you know, culling a couple of villagers, everyone does that. Must look so silly for you guys when I say, oh, I need to go back to my house to get grass, and then I just randomly look in chests until I figure out why on earth I'm at my house. Try sending you a photo of a fence design, but it won't work. Might be because you're streaming. What do you mean? Am I not friends with you on Discord, Ace? You can DM me on Blue Sky. Yeah, if you're not friends with me on Discord, it probably won't work, because I did switch off DMs, so... Oh, I need to do another block. Put the sleeper. I like that, that's fine. 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, cool. I like how in some areas the fence is getting bigger and in some areas it's getting smaller. It's convenient. Means I'm not like radically changing the size of this, I'm just kind of making it nice and even. Of all of the tools I could have chosen to mine the concrete powder, I chose a pickaxe, but I have a shovel literally in my hotbar. And do I want this smaller or bigger? I think smaller will actually work. Use the Grimsley. That's really good. I like that a lot. 4, 1. Okay, actually, this is good. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna run out of concrete. Oh, I've got more. Okay, good. Thought I was about to get fully scammed, and I was like, there's no way I've already run out. Nope. I have not run out. I'm just stupid. 4. I have no idea how many more of these blocks I need, so I'm just like making a few each time because I don't want to overmake. Wait, if this doesn't come out evenly, I'm gonna cry. I might have like severely messed up by doing an even number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Nice. Perfect. Let's go. Actually, I guess that should have worked because it's even across the back, so we're even across the front. I'm just stupid. Okay. You also did 50 because of boredom. Of waiting 11. Bruh. Bro, that's psychotic, my guy. Right. Put in these walls very quickly. Waiting for Premier League. All the andesite walls in. Oh my god, wait, this is so many trapdoors. I don't know why I didn't think this would be like so many blocks, but it is. It's so many. So I don't know why I underestimated this build so much. Often I'm normally pretty good at like being able to go, actually, yeah, this build will take this many blocks. So I did like significantly like miscalculate how long it would take me to do the main project for the video that's releasing in an hour. Yeah, the project for that video, I like really miscalculated how long it would take me. So I thought it would take me like so much longer than it did, which is obviously like really nice that it didn't take me that long, but 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. But yeah. Getting there. What do you expect me to do? Literally anything else. Like, I don't know, scroll through TikTok? Not just sit and murder villagers? I'm not judging. Back in the day, murdering villagers was one of the best things that you could do. Especially for a long time I didn't play survival mode Minecraft. I think for maybe... how long? Maybe 3 years? Maybe a bit... yeah, probably for about 3 years I didn't play any survival Minecraft. I exclusively played creative because I was absolutely terrified and also didn't know how to play the game. And I think I've told this story before, but probably a while ago, of the first time that I ever played survival Minecraft. I've turned major forages into my world into wastelands. That's not a good thing. Actually, on Whimsicraft we have fire tick turned off, so that's not a problem. But I could do that in hardcore, because my hardcore world is 100% vanilla. The only, like, quote-unquote mods that I use are shaders, which are obviously not mods. Oh wow, that was a full stack of iron bars. Oh, it's 12 per module. Hold on. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. 5, 120. 180. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 240. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 320, probably, which is 5 stacks. Okay. That's not too bad. Post data, you can send photos in DMs. Oh, okay. I will have a look. I will have a lookie at what Ace has posted very quickly. See, I can't show it on stream because that's not how my stream works, but I do. I don't know if I will be able to find it. Aha, I see. I like it, but I don't know if I like it as much as my design. I think the... I was going to say the orange and the yellow clash, but obviously it would be green. But again, I think it'll clash a little bit too much, unfortunately, Ace. But it was a cool idea, and the glass... I wasn't convinced by the glass, to be honest. Really cool, really cool design though, but not for me. Right, let's go for 320 iron bars. Also, if my quick maths was like completely wrong, I'm gonna be sad. That's 160, so I need to do that again, so I need another 60 iron. That's 5 stacks. Okay, good. Well, at least I can do that, maths. Let's hope I calculated the number of iron bars correctly and I won't be left. Kelly, why? Kelly, come on. Some criminal. Right. Wait, this isn't gonna be enough, I don't think. I think I need another stack. Maybe like another half stack. No, I've got enough iron on me to do that. Not the end of the world, but I might have to strike a deal with Finn to get some extra iron. Oh, I'm standing on a wall. Oh, that's so annoying. I can't place the fences properly because I'm standing on a wall. Well, not fences, the iron bars properly because I'm standing on a wall. That's so cringe, bro. Hey, you know, it's not the end of the world. Could be low, could be worse. Max, hello! I've just designed a fence with help from chat, and now I'm very slowly putting it together because placing iron bars is kind of cringe. I ran out of jokes, that's all good. I don't really have jokes very often, so having them at all is very cool. I don't know why I'm concentrating so hard on this, like my voice went into concentration mode voice. This is not difficult, it's just fiddly, which I guess is similar. Also definitely gonna get jump scared by a skeleton. Very sophisticated. I'm not sure if sophisticated was the word I was going for, but I appreciate the compliment nonetheless. Alright. I run out of fences. Wait, no, I definitely will. So I went for 20 plus when I needed, like, wait, am I gonna have, like, less, like, 4 less than I need? That would be so cringe if I had 4 less than I need. Gonna get some overcooked pasta. That sounds delicious. Fences are annoying to place. They're thicker than iron bars though, so I don't think it's that terrible. What's the worst thing to place accurately in the game? Actually, I really hate doing chains. That is one thing I really don't like. When I was doing the... Older we know I'm streaming, I can get onto the people who did stream. That's a shame. There, yeah. Guess we're streaming less. Now we're busy doing things. Oh, I just have 12 less than I need. Okay, that's not too bad. Chains is probably the worst. Yeah, when I was placing them for the like industrial building I did in my spiders, please. Why can I not think of the word? The industrial building in my industrial district. There we go. That was not complex at all. When I was placing the chains for that, it was so annoying. String is worse. Actually, for hardcore, I placed like a couple of thousand string, and it really wasn't that bad. Because it's not directional, so it doesn't really matter if you mess it up. Okay. That was so unnecessary. That skeleton would have died by himself, but no, I must murder. Except I don't have a crafting table here, so I'm going to have to go all the way back. Look at you. Yeah, because I built with concrete powder and for my hardcore walls, because they were curved outwards, they had to be resting on string, so I had to place so much string. Pretty cringe. Stairs if you can't get them in the right position. Yeah, I think I'm probably used to doing stairs, you know? After playing the game for so long, you get used to doing some blocks, like stairs. Accepting. Honestly, when I did the stairs for this roof, it wasn't that bad, really. I think it came out pretty well. Didn't take me too long to build, really. I think this building took me like 2 days to build. Yeah, wasn't that bad. The build that you'll see at the beginning of the episode that's releasing, I've referenced this episode way too many times now. You guys better all go and watch it. Now I've mentioned it like 200,000 times. But yeah, no, no, I was saying how that build took me like way less time than I thought it would. So it's good. I have 23 trapdoors. That's not gonna cut it. This isn't even gonna do the bottom part. Oh dear. Okay. This is gonna be a lot of copper. Did you hammer the forest too? I did. Yeah, it's come together really nicely. It took me, what was it, 15 weeks to get it together, I think. That might be right. 15 weeks? Yeah. How many months is that? Like 4 months? The favourite thing to collect. Yep. Thankfully, with trial chambers, copper's pretty easy to get now. So good. My best build is an emerald and diamond house. Maybe one day you can move on to using copper blocks or something. Why is bro yelling what in chat? Yeah, the flashbacks to doing that myself, yeah. Wait, this is so much copper. That should be good. Build a box. Done. Cardboard box house. Cardboard box houses are great. Actually, you've reminded me of an old Mr. Beast video where he built a fort out of cardboard boxes. Pretty cool. What do I think of the new update? Ooh, I thought of that and I didn't talk about it. Yes, I will talk about it. The new snapshot. Well, I was going to talk about the new snapshot, but I'll quickly mention my thoughts on the new update. So when the first when Minecraft Live happened and they revealed the creaking, I looked at it and I went mid, and I looked at the biome and I went mid, and then I looked at the game mechanics that it had and I was like, hey, that's all right. And then that was it, of course, because, you know, mini updates, which I'm very happy with. And I was like, okay, mid. And then they released the newest snapshot where they introduced the flowers and resin blocks, and I was like, yo, this is great. The new flowers? Yeah. New flowers are incredible. I absolutely love them. As soon as they added it, people were like, why did you not add flowers? And Mojang listened and they added flowers, and they're so good. I love that they're dynamic. I think having dynamic things, some people are not a fan of dynamic things because it's obviously difficult to predict, but having something dynamic that you can put in a build just adds so much movement with such ease, and movement in Minecraft builds is so valuable. So good. Love it. There is new flowers in the very newest snapshot that was released on Thursday. They added new flowers, and they're like grey, and they're grey, and they look like closed tulips most of the time, and then some periodically at night they open and they glow. They're like emissive light orange. inside, so they look like the creaking eyes, and they like blink. So cool. They also buffed the creaking. They did, and they made its attacking animation way cooler. I don't know if you guys remember, but near the beginning of the server, I tried to collect a lot of Whimsy heads, and Tram is now copying me and collecting a bunch of Whimsy heads. It's very funny. That is not where that box goes. But yeah, we need more copper. Actually, I'm very glad that I decided to make a bunch of copper blocks. I had like so much copper ore from mining, so I was like, you know what? I'll just smelt it all up and use it. And but yeah, no, Laurie, you're alright. It is not a major update, so yeah, probably no new discs. I feel like we've got enough spooky discs. I want a couple of like more jolly discs, like Pigstep. I think that would be really cool. Have more happy discs. Like the recent discs that have been added, not the very recent ones, but like 5 is so scary. It's cool, but like obviously you go, oh, but what about Precipice? I think Precipice is the most mid disc to be added to the game ever, so I'm hoping that they add something better. Creaking looks like stick bug. It does a bit. True. Actually, yeah, something that I do need to do is smelt my netherite that I got yesterday with Fern. That'd be useful. I'm gonna pick this box back up. That was such a stupid joke. Okay, no, I don't need this. Wait, splitting it out into 3 would be better. Why? Why do you do this to me, game? Can't take the creaking seriously when it has a stare in its chest. Honestly, I think it's really cool. I think that's one thing that... I think when shulkers were added, a load of people were reminded that Mojang is really cool in that they don't add things that you expect. Or they rarely add something that you expect, or something in a way that you expect. Like, we wanted backpacks, and so they added bundles, which were a bit different. And now... And like people went, oh, we want a new mob, and they were like, okay, here's a like tree-ent horror mob that's like halfway between an ent and a like weeping angel, and a load of people, and I was like, dang, that's pretty cool, you know? Okay, 5 more trapdoors and we're done. Perfect. All right, Max, see ya. Scoliosis mob. True. Oh, I need more than that. Wait, no, I don't need more than that. That's good. Perfect. Shoulders look like an older sibling and a younger sibling standing side by side. That's so specific, but also so accurate. Love it. Oh, I didn't do all the trapdoors on the floor. Dang it. So I had calculated how many trapdoors I needed, but no, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. Do I have copper with me, or do I need to go back and get even more? Bruh. Means I need 24 more copper. 24 copper. Amazing. Done. And now it is finally all trapdoored up. And I think what I'm going to do after this stream is... Wait, do I have other plans that I need to do? I wanted to... I was going to say I was going to AFK to oxidize all these trapdoors, but I actually don't know whether I have time to do that. Oh well. Whatever. Very nice. Oh, I haven't done the slabs. I was going to say, ooh, very nice, everybody. But no, we have slabs to do very quickly. some smooth stone. I should have plenty. Okay, I don't have plenty, but I do have some. And hopefully this will be enough. I'm going to quickly stop off to do this netherite. Why can I not craft today? Right, netherite. I'll put that in there for now, because I don't have enough upgrade templates to do it right now. Creaking shoulders make it oddly look like it's permanently... Is that appropriate? Can you say that? I don't know. I don't know if you can say that, my guy. But, yes, it does look very funny. I do agree. Come on, just let me go up on top of the fence. Come on. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, this is nowhere near enough slabs. Oh, the save. Oh, the save. Oh, I'm just too good at the game. Inappropriate. I don't know. Sounded it. Right. Wow, the new flowers are nice. Yeah, they are really, really nice. Oh no, Mr. Librarian Zombie. Bro punched me, set me on fire, and then just immediately died without me being able to stab. It's such a shame. Librarian, I always like killing librarian villagers because you have a chance to get the really cool zombie head. That's the thing I love about zombie villagers, is the head drops are always really cool. There's a zombird in my forest, which means there's also probably creepers. I'm gonna run very fast. Run, 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 run. Okay, cool. And now I need more slabs, which I'm gonna need to smelt. I don't know how many I'll need. You know what? I'll do a full stack just because I have no idea how much I'm gonna need. Yeah. Who cares about politics, TF2, red or blue? I have never played TF2. So, I don't know. Oh, of course the coal went in the top. Of course, yes, game. That's exactly where I wanted the coal to be. In a place where it can't be used. Okay, let's do that. Guess I'll do this very quickly. I do always forget that we have micro blocks. I think I might avoid them. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. Got this. I've got an idea for them. There is a method. There is a reason. But I'm just straight up not using a feature that we have. But yeah, I do really think that having a couple of these mixed in with the normal ones is going to work really nicely. That's like the time I blew up a microwave. What did you microwave? I was just going to say TNT. I put the cable in the micro. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to help, my guy. Because, unwise. The light cable. Yeah. Grab this and this and this. Obviously, we don't need anywhere near this much smooth stone, but I just thought I'd smelt up a bunch because might as well. Ellie, I feel like you're the type of person who, when you like chat to someone over text, instead of sending one long message, you send like 500 individual one-word texts. I just get that impression. Right. Okay, fence complete. I am pretty happy with this. Now, next thing is... I don't know. I missed the slab. I missed the closest slab. I literally missed the one right next to me. Wait, did I miss more? I felt like I missed more slabs. I did. I'm a genius. Also, what I like about the fence is that it's non-spawnable. It's a very silly thing, but I just prefer it when things are non-spawnable. I have tons of dreams that I thought were real, but my parents said I didn't do it, or am I in the Truman Show? Well, we wouldn't be able to tell you if you were in the Truman Show, so keep that in mind. Ah, this is now off-center. Okay. I will make this not off-center anymore. That's the thing, something cool that we can do now. Or that I can do now. So I can actually put stuff in a good place. Okay. I'm not sure what was with your spelling there, my guy, but yeah. We watched that in drama class once. Don't know why. You know what? This is really starting to grow on me. The design. I'm a really big fan of it. Now, one thing I haven't considered is lighting. Wait, should I have put lamps on instead of slabs? No. Don't think so. Maybe copper bulbs? Do I need to put copper bulbs everywhere? I don't know. I do have a lot of copper bulbs. I kind of want to kind of get a feel for what type of lighting would work. So I do kind of want to steal that thing that's guarded with the floodlight. That was really cool. I kind of want to steal that. I like having like vertical floodlights would be really cool. Yeah, that would be kind of awesome. Like kind of at an angle. How would you build a floodlight though? I remember his design I'm not really a fan of. I feel like it looks like a gun, which is cool, but I don't know. I wasn't quite sure about it. Why am I in this building? I remember. Let me fly out and go over here. But yeah. Actually, I think one cool thing to do would be to do a little bit of terraforming. Like proper terraforming. Like obviously this was just so the concrete powder didn't get wet, but I think maybe going around here and properly finishing out this terraforming would be nice. And for this, I'm going to use a lot of this, so much normal dirt. I need a box. Do I have a brown box? Nope. Okay, I'm making a brown box. I don't even know why I do this to myself sometimes. I'm like, why? I must color code the box. Complete waste of time. Complete waste of time, but I like doing it. If I'm not mistaken, yes, this tree here is my cocoa farm. And it's the dumbest thing ever. It is like my actual legitimate genuine farm. Don't know why. Just is. Guess I didn't want it near my base, so I just bonked it in no man's land. Because that is quite funny actually that no one owns the land over there. Like this bit of the birch forest is technically not owned by anyone. It's halfway between me and Finn. Obviously I'm more building in that direction now, so I won't use it, but maybe there's an opportunity for some kind of collaborative project with that, right? It's not even a hard word to say. I just can't speak, I guess. Oh, okay, that was too much dirt. And I need all of this. And do I have coarse dirt? No. Gonna... Wait, are all these boxes just normal dirt? Yes. Okay. Cool. It's free real estate. Yes, it is. It is indeed free real estate. But I need to craft up some coaster now. How do I not have enough? Right. Okay, need this and this. Moderate. Crazy how many boxes I have. That was way too much. Oh well. Or I'll use it. Seems unlikely that sometimes I just like completely forget how to use mouse tweaks. Loads of dirt. And yeah. I think I don't want to terraform the inside of the base. Because I want the buildings to feel very unnatural, like they've been placed there. And the best way to do that is to terraform second, so that it feels like they are not conforming to what the dirt is doing. Whereas over here, I did the terraforming first, and then the trees followed, so the trees kind of were with the land rather than against it. I think that's going to be a big brain smart thing to do. And it also means that the like start of the video, where I go, hey guys, I did a thing, isn't quite so jarring, because it's like, I did a thing, but only in this section, not the entire base. So I think what I want to do is trying to figure out the best way of doing this. Maybe doing it in sections, removing all of this might be smart. So obviously all the grass has to go first, because I can't do anything with normal dirt without first removing the grass. However, these like back sections here are really useful because I can kind of... Now, one thing I haven't considered is whether there will be like hills in the terraforming. Feels like there could be, but I'm not sure. You know what? For randomly placing blocks, this terraforming came together pretty quickly, pretty well. That is the exact vibe that I want from this area. I think there's a chance that when this copper ages, I will take it straight back to the normal copper, because I do like how it looks. But I do think there's a good chance that it will look... Oh, yawning again. I do think there's a chance that this will look better. I'll keep that in mind. However, that does also look very cool. Green and grey is a nice combo. So is orange and grey, that's the issue. I think it like blends in too much with the... Oops. I think it blends in too much with the dirt. Is there any other plant other than dead bushes that would look good here? I feel like no. But I'm not sure. I need to be mindful of, yeah, this dirt. I like the idea of it being patchy. I think that's better. But maybe the patches should be bigger than the other patches. Because the dirt is like more dominant than the rooted, of course. I am a really big fan of like the 3 dirt types. I don't know if it was like an intended thing that Mojang wanted us to have a bunch of berry bushes. I do like how berry bushes and... Where's my trident? There it is. That was very concerning. I just saw it rain, I was like, hehe, trident, go wee. So it's in water, but yeah, hair trying to go wee, but yeah, no. I like the combination of berry bushes and dead bushes, but I think the colours are a little bit too bright for this area. Like, if I could keep the berry bushes like totally unberryfied constantly, that would be very cool. Would probably work nicely. But unfortunately not. Obviously mushrooms would be a great choice, but you just can't place them. Sadly. I'm a big fan of how this is looking with the dirt combo. Big fan. Want to get some of the dead bushes in though. I think I've got quite a few because Tram placed a bunch of my base ones. I just straight up stole them. Yeah, I should have them in here. 7. Okay, I did not. Shears. Do I have shears? I thought I had a better pair of shears than that. Yep. Amazing. I'm gonna go and get a bunch of berry bushes. Not berry bushes. Wow, I just fully whipped my head across red chat and then read completely the wrong thing. Dead bushes. Shopping district looking fantastic as ever. But yeah, the red sandstone is really good. Not the red sandstone, the red sand areas are really good for berry bushes. But I'm going to fly a little bit out because I don't want to be that guy who ruins the land close to where stuff is built. But yeah, once I'm beyond like this, you can see that people have decimated this area already, so I'm definitely free to decimate it. How many should I get? I guess I'll get like a good few stacks just because I know I'll use them. This is going to be great for if we ever do something like stat poker. Oh yeah, what's your berry bushes mind? Oh, like 300. What? I wonder what my best stat for stat poker is. I guess stone mind? Like, there's no way. But, like, scrolling down a bit into, like, the hundreds, I could probably find some interesting stuff, like amethyst buds, where I've mined them in my farm. Yeah. It's probably a good variety of different things I could do. Obviously, that's for the type of stat poker where the machine doesn't choose for you, you choose. Okay. Berry bush in a hole. Berry bush, bruh. Dead bush in a hole. I do feel like I have made decent progress today, and we've still got a good amount of time left to make even more. It was amazing. I did also intend on potentially designing a building, but I'm not so sure about that now. Think about repeating stuff, like fences, is that they're really good for... Yeah, fences are kind of trash for time lapses, actually. I was going to say they're pretty good for time lapses, but they're kind of trash because they're a repeating pattern, but not for very long. Repeating patterns are great for time lapses as long as they're huge. So you can get like the really satisfying, like, oh, like so many blocks being covered in such a short amount of time. You know, but when it's just like a small fence, just kind of bad, like... Very cool fence. What the... Dang. Okay. What? Did I fly past that? Wait, no, I can't have done because I was going that way. Dang. That's insane. And I know who built that as well. Probably. That's crazy, dude. Wow. Okay. Glad I have my reaction to that. That is awesome. So that is definitely a secret spooker. What? That's crazy. Okay. Ooh. Massive props to whoever built that. Which I think I know who built it. There's some spoilers around these parts. Yeah, we do actually have a spoilers section, so we can go, hey, don't show my base on this amount of time for whatever, but yeah. Ram cooked. Yep, indeed. Right. I'm going to probably do this back section of terraforming next. Be good. Is it all connected around here? Yeah, okay. Got a big amount of terraforming to do. Now, there's a reason why I'm not doing the front bit of terraforming. Cake built it. Well, I did not expect that. Wait, Lorry. Oh, of course, because Cake was... Cake is literally online. But yeah, dang. That's pretty awesome. So much dirt there. I believe I'm still mining so much. So many blocks. Like, this is supposed to be the building stage, not the still mining blocks anyway stage. Actually, this bit of terraforming is kind of trash because I did it like quickly to fill in the space. What the heck is going on here? What? There we go. Minecraft water physics. Doing great. But yeah, no, I did not think that would be Cake who built that. But very awesome. I don't know. I guess Cake is kind of known for being pretty slow at building. But damn. Very, very cool. I don't want this... Like, these areas here are pretty skinny in terms of the blocks. Like, it's... I don't know whether I want to continue that, though. Or whether to make this back edge even skinnier. I'm not sure. I think it would do good as being a little bit skinnier down the back. Like at a maximum of like only 2 or 3 blocks. Might be good. Yeah, also yesterday while I was playing with Fern on stream, we were making fun of him for having trash gear. So pretty fun. His gear is crazy because it's like semi-good. Like his bow is absolutely terrible. But his armor is like almost perfect, and his tools are obviously perfect, but it's just so weird. It's like, dude, be consistent. How's that? Pretty good, pretty good. I'm liking this a lot. Now, one thing that I haven't done is I haven't included any mud. So different to here, where I've got mostly the packed mud, I've like very much avoided it in these areas. But honestly, I think that's good. I think it being slightly more boring is perfect because, as I've been saying this whole time, this is almost about filling the space. Like obviously I want it to look good, but it's almost about filling the space so your eyes will happily move away. Because if it looked terrible, you'd be looking at it going, yeah, and not notice the buildings behind. But if it looked too good, you wouldn't notice the buildings. It's just got to be subtle, fill the space, work. And I think I've achieved that with this so far. Yes. Very cool. Alright, let's fill in this now. I think I want to do... Actually, I think we can do something different here. I was going to do the same, like, just build it across, but I think what we can do instead, kinda have it come out like this. A little bit different. And then right there, I'll just put a bit of coarse dirt. But, yeah. I don't have any dirt. Do I have dirt in here? No. Of course not. Wait, I literally have the... I have the box with me! Me just casually being absolutely terrible at the game. So good. Yes, I guess that's just the way it is when you play the game for too long. You're just bad. But like that's like a thing. Like you feel so much worse at the game the more you play. Sometimes. I felt like that when I did further maths. It was like I am simultaneously amazing at this and also the dumbest person to have ever lived. It's a very odd feeling. I'm not quite happy with the shape of this. And now I am. Perfect. But yeah, the hard thing about this is a lot of grass. I'm not just gonna like mine this all up and replace it right now, so I guess maybe what I could do is I could be smart and dig this up and make it into something like super solid. Maybe so it's like cut off, like separated. I need to remove this block palette thing, don't I? Like, it's very useful, but it definitely needs moving. Ooh, I need to get a copper bulb to add to the collection. Guess I'll use that random lever that I've got to toggle it on. Copper bulb. Oh, I only have normal copper bulbs. I don't have any oxidized ones. Oh well. Oh yeah, I remember now actually, because when I mined all of these, I made sure to make them all stackable so they didn't take up a bunch of chest space. So some of these were oxidized, but I made them all unoxidized, just for storage purposes. Alright, I'm gonna put this here. Let's deal this lever real quick. Grab this back. Okay, amazing. That's another thing added to the collection of stuff. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this has come together. Now, I think I kind of want to think about some of the buildings. Maybe get some signs, actually. That would be good. One thing I like doing that's maybe a bit odd, but I like to put signs down everywhere. Actually, Rock was doing that, wasn't he? Yeah. Rock space is cool to fly over because Rock's not on much, but very fast at building. So you can fly over and every now and again just a whole new thing will just appear. It's so cool. For a while there were signs all over his base like, oh, I want this here and this there and all of that kind of thing. So I think I'm going to copy him and do that. Use some birch signs because they're the easiest sign to read with no dye. Very handy. Jump over here. Yeah, and then we've got how many buildings? We've got, okay, so one I've already planned. I wanted this as a communication tower. That is not how you spell tower. I wanted this as a communication tower because it's really small. It's basically just a little tower with an aerial. Maybe a generator with an aerial. Maybe both. Generator. I think that would be pretty cool. And then what would you need in an area like this? So this is a big mining operation. So I need, and this is the administrative area. So I probably need some kind of like big admin central building, which is what this is. This is admin building. I'm not sure what quite entails what an admin building looks like, but I think that would be pretty cool. And I think this should just be a shipping container. I think that would be pretty standard, you know? Shipping container. Maybe filled with some like mechanical things. That would be pretty cool. And then perhaps in this area, I think maybe some vehicle storage would be pretty cool. So a garage would be pretty cool. But what about this building? Oh, yeah, accommodation. That was my idea. Accommodation. But then, so we've done that, but we've also got like so much more space to work with. Specifically this area and this area. This area, I want to be a dock area. I think I mentioned that on a video before. But yeah, this is going to be the dock. And then, yeah. What about over here? Actually, over here I had an idea too. I wanted this to be like the dump pile, almost. Where all the rock was being like scooped out. But the thing about that is it needs to be transported to the dock. Along this edge, perhaps? That could work, you know? That could work. So maybe I need a bit more netherrack. I think I want a ring road? Maybe not a ring road, actually, but this is like rock dump. I'm sure there's an actual word for it, but I then want a road down here. Wow, I cannot place these. Okay, there we go. Now I'm in the rhythm of placing them. They'd be like right along the edge of the thing right here. And then similarly, along here we have a road right up close to the edge of the river. Yeah. Just kind of blocked. Okay, that doesn't quite work, does it? That is not what a road looks like. To be maybe like that. Okay. Yes, having these extra plans is so useful. I can form a mental image of what's happening here. Free cam is so good. I don't know how I survived without free cam before. Being able to do this and just being able to visualize everything is so nice. But yeah, yeah, so I want so that I kind of like dump pile over here and then transport over to the dock area so the container ships can go down here. Be cool. I know they actually can't go down here at all, but I think that's okay. Because I'll build it like here or something, and then it will just be like, aha, the dock is in the convenient deep part of the river. Don't worry about the fact that it goes super shallow over there. And yeah, the dump pile. And then over here, I feel like there's an opportunity for something, but I'm not sure what. It feels like it's kind of just like been left. Like I've just genuinely not thought about it. Maybe, what would you need in a mining operation that isn't just transport? So you have like transportation, dock, pile, administrative buildings, dock shipping containers. You're recreating rock space. Not really. Inspiration for sure, but no, it will be different in a few key ways. Specifically, the style will be very different. I'm gonna, do some kind of different stuff. Gonna be cool. I need to sleep, of course, as always. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, what do I do with this? So it's next to the river, which is good because it's interesting land, but it's also on the diagonal, which is kind of tricky. And I feel like a road doesn't really make any sense. Like, where would the road go? If there were to be a road, where would it be going? I guess. Actually, I do have an idea of what I want to do for that. I've thought of something. But I kind of want to keep it a secret because it relates to the thing in the middle idea, which I also haven't revealed yet. So I'm just going to put secret thing and then leave it at that. And kind of hope that I remember, because all the plans that I make, I never write down. So there is a very decent chance that I forget plans and stuff. The cool thing about this is, yes, we have a cool perimeter fence here. But actually, I think... I'm not sure now. Because I kind of want this to... yes, I know what to do. There's something cool that happens with quarries that's quite interesting. So quarries often have big tall mounds around with trees on top. And the reason why is that quarries are very loud, and trees are really good absorbers of noise pollution. And so that means that what companies like to do is to stop the public from complaining. They'll build a big mound, put some trees on it, and then it will hide the quarry and also make it quieter for the residents nearby. So what I can do is I can take advantage of that. I can use... I can't do it on this side because that's where stuff is going to be. But over here, I can have a nice big mound with trees on. And that'll kind of fill in the space a little bit, because what I was thinking about before is I wanted to have some kind of like fence or something, because I didn't want it to just be open to the river and all that on like the back, but a hill with trees on kind of makes sense, and it's like super dense planted forest all the way along the edge. There's someone who owns a small quarry and it has pools at the bottom. Yes, that is very, very common. And that would definitely make sense. Obviously, the placement of this quarry is pretty close to water, so that would definitely make sense. I wonder if there's a cool way of adding that. I think what I'll do with that, it's really cool, but I think what I'll do is I will do that once I've done the middle section, once I planned the thing in the middle, because I want the thing in the middle to be framed nicely by the surroundings. I don't want it to... I want it to feel out of place, like it was placed there, because it wasn't, but it also kind of was, so that type of thing I need to consider properly. But yeah. For the mound, I guess I can write that with a sign, because even though I want to do other cool stuff, cool secret stuff here, I can also do that. So I can do mound with trees. And then what type of trees would I use? I guess maybe some of these? I don't know. I also like, just not rendered. Are they rendered now? Yes. This idea. So, I spy on Will very quickly, I'm pretty sure. And Will did. Perfect. Fly over his base and have a look. So, Will has a different style of tree that he's constructed that's very cool. These trees, where they're very spindly. I really like them. I think they're pretty interesting. Obviously, I'm one for leafage. But like the idea of having like a bunch of spindly branches that come out that are like variated in texture and stuff like that is pretty cool. So I think I kind of maybe want to do something similar to that. Another option is to expand the birch forest. Obviously, I'd be using birch trees that are made out of birch, not strip birch, because yes, this prank did get slightly out of hand. And now all the trees are stripped. But yeah, I think I've got options for that, and that's something that I need to think about in depth. Maybe make a video segment about it. But for now, I don't know. I feel like I've reached the end of my inspiration for this stream. Maybe I can do some tidying. But yeah, I do try and make sure that the Saturday stream doesn't go on for too long after the 2 hours, simply because I want to promote my video. I'm gonna keep things organized. Right, no, keeping being organized. Wild. But yeah. Random box for random junk. And yeah. The way Mishi is. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna record a segment like as soon as I've finished promoting my video and all that. I'm definitely going to record a segment, an intro for the next video. Like, ooh, I've done this. Look at this. It's cool. All that type of thing. It feels so weird opening that box. It's like, oh yes, I've got 5 elytras, by the way. Like, it's so dumb. Actually, talking about 5 elytras, one of those needs repairing. I've been procrastinating doing it for about 100 years. Wait, I'm just going to take this gearbox with me and we're going to quickly run to the end. I'm going to repair all of my tools, especially this pickaxe. I never like it when my tools have got some missing durability. Wait, those items were when I killed that zombie pigman, like right at the beginning of stream. No one loaded it for more than 5 minutes, so the items just like stuck around. Hey, look, Yuzi, I'm breaking into your farm again. Dun dun dun. I could have flown around the outside, but I specifically... Oh, cool, someone's left some orbs for me. I do always find that rather funny when people just leave orbs on the ground. Like, okay, I guess. Back. And do that in my inventory. Some orbs. I'll repair this gear first because it's easier. Okay, perfect. That box is now all repaired. Spaghetti's box is still here. This has actually got a really funny story. So this box appeared here quite a long time ago, and no one knew who it was, and eventually Spaghetti was like, oh, it's my box. And we were like, cool. And he's never picked it up. Especially because he's been super busy and not been able to log on, but it's hilarious that these are like the master copies of all of the mini whimsies, and they're just kind of chilling. Very funny. Oh, wow, Enderman head, so helpful. It's not like we've got 500 billion of them. Yeah, it is cool to see the master copies. Originally, people thought it was my box because I've got all of them, but actually no, it's not mine because I have 2 of myself. They're the OGs, they are indeed. Actually, I don't know if they're the OGs, but they are the master copies. Alright, this is it for today. All my gear has been repaired. I will say goodbye. Well, I'm in cinematic mode, I guess that's good for the outro. People, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, all that fantastic stuff. Ace, Laurie, anyone else still around, you people are very cool for sticking around for the whole stream. I appreciate all your help for doing all my building, and yeah. Bye people. Bye. Bye Laurie, bye Ace.